Welcome. I am streaming live for you from Whidbey Island, Washington State. Please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from. Today is World Goddess Day. It's a wonderful celebration that was started by a man named Claudine Preto. I believe he's Argentinian. Got a chance to meet Claudine at the Parliament of the World's Religions a while back when it was in Salt Lake City, I think 2015. So I'm going to be doing just a short little mini concert of goddess songs to celebrate World Goddess Day. And goodness knows I could do a full 4-hour concert of just goddess songs, but today I'm just going to do a short concert, maybe take some requests, so that I can get back to packing for my tour. I'm leaving on tour on Friday for all kinds of wonderful places like Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, Fort Collins, Colorado, Loveland, Colorado, Salt Lake City, Orem, Utah, and maybe Boise, Idaho. This song is called Sacred Sister Ritual. I thought it would be a good starting song for a World Goddess Day concert. And this song is a co-write with myself and Vicky Scotti, a wonderful singer-songwriter. Go look her up. We wrote this song when we were in Clearwater, Florida. I was visiting her after the Positive Music Awards. Kind of a fun story of how the song came to be. Maybe I'll tell that story, we'll see. Janet is here saying, hello from Columbus, Ohio. Yes, please do type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from. And we're going to just start this off by singing Sacred Sister Ritual. Calling all women, gather around. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the ground as we join our hands and hearts to release and let go. As we come together in a sacred sister ritual. Sisters, dance with me. Sisters, laugh with me. Sisters, set me free. As we come together, we roar. Sisters, stay with me. Sisters, pray with me. Sisters, set me free in a sacred sister ritual. Calling all women, cast aside your woes. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the soul and the heart of the earth mother to release and let go. As we come together in a sacred sister ritual. Sisters, dance with me. Sisters, laugh with me. Sisters, set me free. As we come together, we roar. Sisters, stay with me. Sisters, pray with me. Sisters, set me free in a sacred sister ritual. Let me see you, sister. Let me celebrate your heart. Let me sing your name back to you to remind you who you are. Come gather around the circle, sister. You are welcome here. Bring with you an open heart. We'll whisper in your ear. You are loved, you are strong. You are precious, you are whole. You are a force to be reckoned with. Your power to behold. You are way, you are beauty. You are formless, you are form. Now you have a sisterhood to ride out any storm. Oh, sisters, dance with me. Sisters, laugh with sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Calling all women together around. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the ground as we join our hands and hearts to release and let go. As we come together in a sacred together we roar. Calling all women, cast aside your wounds. Mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, get your bare feet on the soil and the heart of the earth mother to release and let go. As we come together, as we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. Sacred sister ritual. As we come together, we roar. Sisters, dance with me. Sisters, laugh with me. Sisters, set me free. As we come together, we roar. Sisters, stay with me. Sisters, pray with me. Sisters, set me free in a sacred sister ritual. Awesome. That song is called Sacred Sister Ritual. It is a co-write between myself and a wonderful singer-songwriter named Vicky Scotty. I don't sing it very often, and I certainly don't loop it very often, so that was kind of fun, and I was finding my way the whole way through there. That song is only available to Patreon subscribers, so if you're not a Patreon subscriber yet, why ever not? You just sign up and you get access to all the backlogged songs and you get all the new songs. So the new song that I did just yesterday, The Dead Can Dance, will be available very soon for Patreon subscribers, and Sacred Sister Ritual is already there. So if you're a Patreon subscriber and you'd like access to that song, just go search for it in the search bar and you can download it. And if you don't have access to those songs because you're not a Patreon subscriber yet, there's a ticker tape down here at the bottom. You can go ahead and find the Patreon link. I also included it in the description, so that one should be clickable. Let's see. Linda is here saying hi from Kensington, California. Wonderful, Linda. I'm glad you could make it. Robin is here saying, yeah, I caught your pop-up concert. Awesome, Robin. I'm glad you could be out there. My mother, Celia Farran, is out there from Spring Green, Wisconsin. So if you see Celia Farran in the chat room, just know that that is my mother, not me. Brian's here from Arizona. Bonnie's here from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. How wonderful. Excellent. Please feel free to tag friends in the comments and also share the link at any time, even after it's over. And for the replay, I like to make the access to the concerts completely free. Today, it's not a full concert, so I'm just playing for the tips and donations as you desire. And there's all kinds of different ways to donate. Check out the ticker tape at the bottom and the links as well. Well, I'd like to do a goddess song next. My favorite goddess, the one I write the most songs for, has got to be Bridget. I mean, if you know me, you know that that's definitely the case. Every Imbolc, I do a Bridget Song's healing concert, and that has always been really, really fun. So check that out for next year, February 2nd, around that time. This is the first Bridget song that I ever wrote. It's looped. Let me get all that ready for you. And I'm in a little tight space here, so I'm trying to organize things and keep things under control in this space. Awesome. There we go. We've got a kick drum, a shakeré that was made by my dear friend Lori Whalen. Love this thing. I use it for the Goddess songs and definitely for the Bridget song every time. Let's see. I need to get to a new track. So the looper's at my feet, and that did have some loop in it. Most of it was pre-recorded, but I did do some live looping there at the end. And this one is going to be completely live from beginning to end. So I'm getting everything set so that we can have a nice looped Bridget song. All right. This is called Bridget's Song, just like that. Now, Bridget I love as a goddess because she started out as a goddess, right, of course, in the earth traditions. And then she was adopted by Christianity as a saint. She was so popular with the people of the British Isles in that area that when Christianity came to the British Isles, Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, the Christianity folk decided they had to adopt her as a saint because the people were so fond of Bridget and so connected to her. So she's both. She's the old tradition, old religion. She's the new tradition, new religions. And she is a bridge. Bridget. She is a bridge. So many great things about Bridget. And this song just talks about some of her qualities and some of her traits. Bridget, David is here from, I think you're in Oregon, right? Portland? Good to see you. Here we go. Let me get this. There's so many details to looping, and there's also details to making sure that it's not too loud for you out there. So give me a moment here, please, while I figure some things out. Here we go. Bridget song. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Bridget, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed immortal, we sing your name. We sing your name, 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 we sing your name. Goddess Bridget, keeper of the flame. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Bridget, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed immortal, we sing your name. We sing your name, 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 we sing your name. Goddess Bridget, keeper of the flame. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Bridget, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed immortal, we sing your name. We sing your name, 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 we sing your name. Goddess Bridget, keeper of the flame. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Bridget, gold bender, keeper of the flame, blessed immortal, we sing your name. We sing your name, 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 we sing your name. Goddess Bridget, keeper of the flame. Bridget, keeper of the flame. Goddess 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 Bridget, so beautiful. Bridget, so powerful. Goddess Bridget, people of all paths will gather round to sing your name. Goddess Bridget, so beautiful. Bridget, so powerful. Goddess Bridget, people of all paths will gather round to sing your name. Goddess Bridget, so beautiful. Bridget, so powerful. Goddess Bridget, people of all paths will gather round to sing your name. Goddess Bridget, so beautiful. Bridget, so powerful. People of all paths will gather around to sing your name. Goddess Bridget. And I have tons of Bridget songs. If you'd like more songs like that in celebration of the goddess, the saint, Bridget, please go to my Bandcamp page. That's down here on the ticker tape. It's also a way that you can donate for the concert by downloading music. There is a whole album of Bridget songs. Some of them are karaoke tracks so that you can sing along with Celia. I can be your background singer if you want. So those are all available to you on Bandcamp. Facebook user saying, I found this just in time to hear Bridget's song. Great. I don't know who that is out there because it's just telling me that that is a Facebook user. Sorry, it's a glitch in the system. So if you could please type to us and let us know what your name is, that would be wonderful. So today is World Goddess Day. I try to do a concert for this every year, and I would have liked to have done a full concert. However, I am getting ready to go on tour, and that takes just every ounce of energy that I have to do that. So I thought, how can I still do it? I thought I can do a pop-up concert, so I'm not locked into a particular time, and I can just do a handful of songs instead of all the songs. If you want more goddess songs, you can go search for last year's World Goddess Day concert. Go to YouTube, look up Celia Farran, look up World Goddess Day. It was on September 6th last year. It's always on a Sunday. So check that out. And it's me, Bridget Eden. Hi, Bridget. You came just in time for the song that is your namesake. That's wonderful. So yes, there are many, many, many more goddess songs on Bandcamp. You can get them and download them, and you can go back and watch last year's replay for the September 6th Everyday Goddess, World Goddess Day. I say Everyday Goddess so often, it just sort of happens that way. The next song I'd like to sing for you is one that I wrote that's available on only Bandcamp. It's also available, I think, for my Patreon subscribers on Patreon. It's called The Power of the Goddess, and I am going to go find those lyrics for that. Some of these songs I don't sing very often, so I need to have the lyrics in front of me. I do my best, multitasking a lot with the looping and the being all the technological things as well. So what did I say? Power of the Goddess. Let me go search for those lyrics. Excellent. The Power of the Goddess. This song is a sweet song that I wrote when I was staying with my dear friend Tina in Missouri, southeastern Missouri. And something came through, I don't know, on Facebook or on social media, and I thought about it and I wrote a song based on some of the information that I learned. Let me get this ready. Right, here we go. Here. So, if you are born a cis woman, then you are born with all of the eggs that you will ever have, your reproductive eggs. You're born with them, so they are formulated while you are in the womb. What this means that if you're a cis woman, the egg that created you was in your mother when she was in your grandmother's womb. Now that's true for masculine or feminine. However, the lineage, the line, the matriarchy, there is no break in that ever, because that is passed down from cis woman to cis woman to cis woman. So that's the concept behind this song. And when I started thinking about that, I realized just how powerful being in a female body is, and what the reproductive system can do, and how connected we are to our female ancestors as cis women, right? And it's biological. This is all biology here, but it's also ancestral as well. And so in the times when I feel, it's in the lyrics, in the times I feel forsaken, that's when I remember just how powerful we as beings truly are. And it's not negotiable, and it's not questionable. It just plain simply is. Great grandmother, you held my mother in your womb. Grandmother, in your womb, my mother held me. And in the times I feel forsaken, you remind me to awaken to the power of the goddess flowing through me. The power of the goddess flows through me. The power of the goddess flows through you. We are precious, we are sacred, wild and free. Your great grandmothers rocked your mothers in their wombs. In your grandmother's wombs, your mothers rocked you. Now hear these words that I've spoken. The matriarchy can't be broken, for the power of the goddess lives within you. The power of the goddess lives in you. Precious, we are sacred, wild and free. The holy grail of lights within us, great grandmothers, sisters, daughters, the chalice well of life flows through us, force of nature, love and pleasure, the holy grail. She is stirred and shaken to awaken. The power of the goddess in precious. We are sacred, wild, and free. And hear me now. This cannot be taken from you. Cannot be taken from me. And though so many have tried, the power within us cannot be denied. For we are precious, sacred, wild, power. For we are precious. The power of the goddess. So yes, that song is only available on my Bandcamp Goddess Songs compilation. There are 2 different Goddess Songs compilations, compilation 1 and compilation 2. I don't remember which one it is on, but it's easy to find out. You go to Bandcamp, celiaonline.bandcamp.com, and the Goddess Songs compilations are right there at the top. I think there's a search feature as well in Bandcamp, so you can check that out. If you're out there, please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from. Celia Farran, my mother, is saying an anthem for all women, especially in these times, not to be forgotten. Yes, thank you, Mother Cecilia. It's so cool when you think about where we come from. And then where we are going. Nothing ever can truly be taken from us. All right, let's move on to a song that I also don't sing very often, but I love singing. It's called She Needs a Goddess. So if you're like me and you were born a cis woman and grew up in the culture where the primary religion touted a god as the savior and a God as the all-powerful, then you may have also felt dismayed because it didn't feel like it included me. It was always something out there. And gods and goddesses are all wonderful. It's more about what can we relate to that we can then use for our own spiritual nourishment and to grow ourselves into more potent, powerful people. Make sure everything's right for it. It's looped as well, though it's a pre-recorded loop, and I just want to make sure that I have it perfect. This goes out to all you sister goddesses out there. Especially in those times when we need spiritual guidance the most or support. That's what this is about. She found a soul-sucking vampire man. She had to get away. But every time the poor girl tried, he'd suck her of her energy. She tried tarot cards and voodoo dolls and California sage. She cried, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Muhammad, save me. But she needs a goddess to pray to. She needs a goddess she can relate to. She needs a woman who knows how she feels. 'Cause she feels everything, 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 everything. 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real. Real. So real. She feels so real. Real. So real. she feels. That was interesting what just happened, because my loop was in a different key, and I had to change the key on my guitar to make sure that it works better. We'll do this just a little bit higher. She got trapped in his vortex, could not break free. And every time the poor girl tried, the rug got ripped from neath her feet. She tried setting goals and drinking bowls of ayahuasca tea. She cried, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Muhammad, rescue me. But she needs a goddess to pray to. She needs a goddess she can relate to. She needs a woman who knows how she feels, 'cause she feels everything, 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 everything. 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real. So real. So real. She feels so real. So real. So real. She feels. And the priest always got something to say. But the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost being the only way. Even her mama bought into the deal. But there is no God who can feel what she feels. She needs a goddess to pray to. She needs a goddess she can relate to. She needs a woman who knows how she feels, 'cause she feels everything, 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 everything. 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real, real, so real. She feels so real, so real. 360 degrees and fifth dimensionally real. She needs a goddess. That song, I believe, is only available to Patreon subscribers, and that would be a wonderful way for you to donate for the concert today. Become a Patreon subscriber. Ticker tape is right here. There's also a link, hopefully, in the information that you can click on. You can also just use Venmo or PayPal, or even send me a check, old school style, in the mail. Some people do that, and it's really kind of fun to get checks in the mail. Pretty cool. David is saying, POTU David, Kaiser, Oregon, USA, brightest of blessings to all. Thank you, David. By all means, please tag some friends and let them know that we're here doing goddess songs for World Goddess Day. I have one more goddess song for you before I pop off and say goodbye. However, if you have a goddess song request, now would be the time to type to me so that I can see it in the comments and maybe be able to honor your request. If you wanted more goddess songs, you could just go straight to YouTube on my channel, Celia Online, .com. That's what the channel is called, CeliaOnline.com. You have to spell the dot. And there are concerts, all the live concerts that I've done are there, replays available, and the Goddess Songs concert that I did a year ago for World Goddess Day is available there for you, even right now. So you can go watch that any time. All right, just going to wet my whistle here before we close up, unless there's any requests, with my most popular goddess song called Everyday Goddess. Let's get that ready. Bridget Eden, the Facebook user, thank you for letting me know your name, Bridget, is asking for Mama Lakshmi. That's a possibility. You know what? I will do at least a little bit of it. I have to remind myself how it goes. Since I have the guitar here now, let's see if I can do this. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Oh, Mama Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, 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 Mama Lakshmi, Lakshmi. So Lakshmi being the goddess of wealth and abundance. I have to see how I can remember this. Lakshmi, bring your grace. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, bring your grace. Mama Lakshmi. Mama Lakshmi. That's not how it goes at all, but I'm making it up. Lakshmi, bring prosperity and health. Lakshmi, bring abundance and wealth. Oh, Lakshmi, bring your beauty to this place. Oh, rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi. Rock me, Mama Lakshmi, oh, Mama Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi, rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi. Rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Lakshmi, Mama Lakshmi. Rock me, Mama Lakshmi. Mama Lakshmi. Mama Lakshmi. It's been a while since I sang it. I sort of made it up on the fly. At least a little bit of it there for you, Bridget. All right. Let's move on to Everyday Goddess. And if you like the Mama Lakshmi song, I do believe it's on the Goddess Songs compilations on Bandcamp, so you can go check that out. Probably also available on Patreon. Not sure. You could type it in the search and find out. All right. I need the right tipper for Everyday Goddess. A lot of people call it my moniker song. A lot of people call me the Everyday Goddess. I never set out to do that, but that's sort of what ended up happening. Everyday Goddess is one of my most popular songs to date. It's on my Breathe album. Almost didn't make it on the album, but Willie Porter convinced me to get it out there. So that was kind of cool that he did that. And that's how you all know it. And that's why we're going to do it now. Everyday Goddess. Some of you know this song and you can sing along. And if I don't see any more requests up there, this will be, let's see here. I got to get enough wire here to be able to do this. This will be my last song for today. Again, if you want more Goddess songs, by all means, go to my YouTube channel, Celia Online, DOT.com, and you can search for the World Goddess Day concert that I did a year ago. I think I've done several of them. There's also like a Women with Wings concert and a Mother's Day concert. So all those different shows have a conglomeration of many different goddess songs that I do. All right, let me see here. How's everyone doing out there? Feel free to share the link, feel free to tag friends, and feel free to donate. Everyday Goddess. I'm not going to teach it to you, call response. I'm just going to kick it in. Here we go. It's a really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It goes ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, sing that with me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. From your soul. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, do it again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's a mother off to work, driving in her car. She's a goddess in the elevator, rising like a star. They say she's working like a man, but they don't understand. She's dancing with the goddess in her heart. She's that woman on the phone, smoothing out a deal. And though her back is aching, she's a goddess in high heels. She works 6 a.m. to 3, and it may be hard to see, but the beauty of the goddess runs deep. Ready? It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It goes ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, sing it with me now. Ooh, come on, there's no words. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, do it again. She's a goddess in a skirt, long lean legs. She can drop you to your knees and make you beg. We are obsessed with her body, but we don't see that the beauty of the goddess lies beneath. She's a goddess on the job, a goddess in your bed, a goddess for the children, and she keeps a family fed. You must never treat her mean, always elevate your queen. She's the everyday goddess of your world. Ready? It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. That's real good. Now, over the years, I have had gentlemen come to me and say, Celia, we love you and we love the feminine and we love the goddess, but Celia, dear Celia, what about us? I had nothing for the longest time. And then one year I came up with a verse for the men, especially the men who celebrate the women in their lives. It goes like this. It's really no big deal. He's just an everyday God, honoring his goddess every day, every way. He's a warrior, he's a poet, he's a king among men, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. Really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no... Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I forget to teach you the gospel part? We're having a little goddess gospel, a goddess revival. We're bringing her back. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. Really no big deal. It's 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 really no big deal. One more. Really no big deal. It's just another No big deal. It's just another day. Ah, that is a fun one to sing. I once got accused of using the looper to assimilate that long, long note, and I've never done that. That's all live, natural, and for realsies. Thank you all so much for tuning in. A couple little bits of information for you. Those of you who have been tuning in on Facebook each day this week, I've been doing an Earth Girl Barefoot challenge. So every day I'm getting my feet on the earth, the grass, the stones, the dirt, the rocks, the sand in one way or another. And I'm inviting you all to join me on this challenge. It's been really helping me ground and center and stay focused with all of the many details that have to happen in order to go on tour, which is what I will be doing soon. So check out the Barefoot Challenge. You can go to my social media platforms, and all of the last 4 days are out there. I try to pick a new beautiful spot to share with you each day. So tune in tomorrow sometime in the morning when I do my songwriting walks. So check that out. And then the tour. The tour starts me out here on Whidbey Island. I drive, me and Priya Venus, all the way out to Omaha, Nebraska for a concert, and then to Kansas City for the Positive Music Awards and Festival, and then also doing a concert in Kansas City with two wonderful singer-songwriters, Ginger Doss and Summer Osborne. We are going to team up for the High Vibe Tribe concert. If possible, I will try to make that a live streaming event. We'll see. It's a little hard to do just on my own, much less with two other artists, so that could be challenging. No promises. But I can guarantee you that my concert in Loveland, Colorado on September 1st for International Day of Peace, that one will be streamed. So put that in your calendar now, set an alarm, 6 p.m. Mountain Time on September 21st in Loveland, Colorado. If you're a woman and you would like to learn more about your voice and empower yourself vocally, whether just speaking voice or singing voice, I am doing a weekend-long workshop in... Let's see, where is that? Fort Collins, Colorado. That is, I think, the third weekend in September. So check that out. It'll be a lot of one-on-one time with a very intimate group of women exploring our voices together, doing some yoga, doing all kinds of different exercises that will show you what your voice can do. I love showing people what their voice can do. So much more than you think. Truly. From there, I'll go on to Salt Lake City, Orem, and Utah, Orem, Utah, and Salt Lake City, Utah. And then maybe there will be a concert in Boise, Idaho. That has not been set up yet. If you're in Boise and you'd like to do like a small intimate house concert, that's a possibility. Otherwise, I'll just be driving straight home back to Whidbey Island. I'll be gone for about 4 weeks. All right, everyone. That's the information of things that are coming up. If you're on Patreon, the Dead Can Dance song will be available very soon. So check that out. And I'm going to make some other really kind of special songs available soon as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're on Patreon and you're at the $20 level or above, you are never asked to donate for these. It is just my thank you and your perk for that tier level. If you're not in that level and you're on Patreon, we always ask you to donate a little something for something like this. I'm not asking for a specific amount, just tips and donations. And these are all the different possible ways that you can donate down below. So thank you for that. Thank you for those who've already shared, put some little shekels in my tip jars. That's always so very welcomed. And I am very, very grateful. Happy World Goddess Day, everyone. And tune in for also a Samhain concert, end of October. I will do a Samhain concert, most likely live online around the 31st-ish. And that new Dead Can Dance song will be, I'm sure, featured, as well as things like The Crone Collects Bones and The Veil is Thin and all my more moody, Samhain-y type songs. All right, everyone, I am now saying goodbye. This replay will be available shortly after I say goodbye. So if you missed the first part or any part of it and you wanted to go back and find it, you can do that. YouTube is the easiest place to go find it afterwards because on Facebook things scroll away. So you can go to YouTube, Celia Online, DOT.com, and the replay should be there soon. The longer the concert, the longer it takes them to make the replays available. Just keep on checking back. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you so much. Happy World Goddess Day, and we'll see you tomorrow for some Earth Girl Barefoot Challenge. Saying goodbye from Whidbey Island. Much love.